Greetings, I'm Chris Rogers, President of Bend FC. I've served you on the board for just over a year. I've coached in Central Oregon for over 30 years, and I've never been more excited about what we have planned for the future of soccer for our kids in this community. All the members of the board and staff have the same enduring goal, to make soccer in Central Oregon better now and better for future generations. I can assure you that the board volunteers have worked diligently to assemble a cohesive team to ensure that we are challenging ourselves to be a top-class organization. Developing a positive and safe learning environment for our kids is essential, and I believe that our club culture is growing each week despite any headwinds we've faced. 2022 was a year to get organized, financially sound, and set ourselves up for success. We started the year by hiring Wayne Price as our executive director. We then added some incredible people to our board and organized subcommittees within the board to address what we agreed were our top priorities. After receiving tons of great feedback from our members about transparency and communication, it has been a primary goal of our organization to improve it. We started by setting up a tier communication structure within the club. Like all things, this takes time to get perfect, but has already shown a positive improvement within our organization, and I hope you can see the improvements. It is our goal to make this better in 2023 by stabilizing many of our offerings. We then completed and reshaped our bylaws and procedures to match those of other soccer organizations and keep us protected within our 501c nonprofit status. We then set up subcommittees within our board which meet at defined times and present at our monthly board meetings. These committees consist of an executive committee, a policies and procedures committee, scholarships and financial aid committee, a team manager, and special projects committee. Almost all of these groups are open to volunteers within our membership, and we're always looking for good people. We then fostered a relationship with Cascade Surf. The Surf family and ours came together, which includes some wonderful families and coaches. This spring, we then had our largest tryout numbers we've ever experienced. This fall, after improving how we communicated internally and externally, we turned our attention towards our financial stability. We were in a place which we owed $1.2 million, our remaining field debt for our beautiful facility. The existing agreements in place were not friendly to the club for long-term stability. With the help of thousands of hours of work, great and generous members, and community support, we have lowered our initial field development debt to $560,000, almost half in the last year. The remaining debt has been refinanced by two generous lenders with terms that guarantee our success. Our field committee meets monthly to find ways to drive that down even further. While addressing financial security, we ensured that we maintained our existing fields for the future. We purchased field grooming equipment and installed new, safer gates at our facility that were completed just last week. It was then critical to have a strong relationship with our friends at Bend Park and Rec. We are meeting with them to install new nets behind our goals and are also looking to add a larger storage and concessions area at the fields. Perhaps the most exciting news is that we're already full steam ahead on 2 additional fields. This is the #1 focus of the field committee. Our plan is to break ground in 2023. We are looking to our members and community to support in any way they can, and we will begin fundraising efforts shortly. 2022 was a great year for us, and I commend all the volunteers and the donors to the thousands of hours of work and support that they provided. The thing that I'm most proud of in 2022 was that our fields now feel like community fields. Our gates are open to the community, and there's people out there enjoying the fields. We are far from perfect, but we have a solid foundation in place, and we will continue to build on that foundation year to year. Our players and our members are at the core to our success. On behalf of the board, staff, coaches, and volunteers, we wish you a happy holidays.